In the final session of swimming at Santiago 2023, Chile was cheering for Vicente Almonacid in the final of the men's 100 metres breaststroke SB8. Juan Castro was in lane 2, Luis Andrade in lane 3. Almonacid was in lane 4, next to Carlos Serrano of Colombia. Both Almonacid and Serrano were wearing pink caps. They were swimming in the middle 2 lanes. Serrano was in the lead as they reached the turn. Serrano was an SB7 swimmer, which meant he was swimming in a higher classification against athletes with a lower level of impairment. Serrano had already won 1 gold medal in this higher classification in Santiago, and he claimed a 2nd title. Serrano winning in 1 minute and 11.05 seconds. It was gold for Serrano, silver for Almonacid, and bronze for Andrade. In the final of the women's 100 metres freestyle S7, Laila Suzigan of Brazil was swimming in lane 6, Miriam Solomon of Canada in 8. In the middle of the pool, in the yellow lane, Sara Vargas of Colombia was racing Mackenzie Cone of the United States. And they were followed by Jarith Rodriguez of Colombia. Vargas in the white cap was aiming for a 3rd individual gold medal in Santiago. And she was holding off the challenge from Cone. Meanwhile, Rodriguez and Suzigan were battling for 3rd place. Vargas would hold on to finish first in a new Games record time. 1 minute, 11.46 seconds. She was now the champion in the 200 metres individual medley, 100 backstroke and 100 freestyle. It was gold for Vargas, silver for Cone, and bronze for Rodriguez. In the final of the women's 100 metres freestyle S5, Tiziana Forlano of Argentina was swimming in lane 8. Patricia Pereira of Brazil was in lane 2. 2 swimmers in this final were from the S4 classification, but Ana Noriega of Argentina in the white cap and Mariana Guerrero of Colombia were both in the S5 category. Guerrero moved into the lead as they approached the halfway turn, followed by Lydia Vieira of Brazil and Alison Gobile of Canada. 13-year-old Guerrero was aiming for a 6th medal in Santiago and her 3rd gold. She came in first in a new Games record time of 1 minute 23.61 seconds. Vieira also set the Games record for the S4 category. It was gold for Guerrero, silver for Vieira, and bronze for Noriega. In the final of the men's 100 metres freestyle S5, Miguel Rincon was representing Colombia. He chose to start in the water while everyone else started with a dive. 2 swimmers from Brazil got off to the best starts. Samuel da Silva was in lane 4 wearing a black cap, and Thiago de Oliveira was in lane 6 wearing blue. In this race, the swimmers adopted different techniques. In freestyle, there is almost no rule, so each swimmer could choose the method that worked best for them. Da Silva was undulating while breathing regularly, while de Oliveira chose to keep his momentum with the minimum of movement. Da Silva maintained his speed in the second 50 metres. He wasn't going to be caught. He came in first, adding the 100 metres freestyle to the gold medals he'd already won in the 50 metres and 200 metres freestyle events. In fact, it was his 6th gold in Santiago. Silver for de Oliveira and bronze for Rincon. In the final of the women's 100 metres freestyle S9, Cecilia Geronimo of Brazil was swimming in lane 6. Michaela Apacetegui of Peru was in lane 8. The defending champion in this event was Natalie Sims of the United States, who was swimming in lane 5. And in lane 4 in the yellow cap, Mariana Gestera of Brazil had been the fastest swimmer in qualifying. She set a new Games record in the heats. Gestera turned first. She and Sims were out in front, and Gestera was looking strong coming towards the wall. Meanwhile, there was a close battle for 3rd place. Gestera came in first. Sims, the 2019 champion, was 2nd. Gestera had taken 2.5 seconds off her own Games record, swimming 1 minute 2.26 seconds. It was gold for Gestera, silver for Sims, and bronze for Geronimo.